Welcome back to RealVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith, and I've got another property for you. This one is in Navajo County, Arizona. It is, let me pull it up. It is 3.5 acres, just shy of 3.5 acres. There's a bunch of bush scattered around this property, and there's a little road right on the western side of the property. So you can drive right up to it. We're on a hill, and there's some rocks running around the area. So you're on top of the hill looking out over the area. You can see one of the neighbors over here is up on the hill looking out over the area too. And so there is yeah, just this road that runs right out there, and you can pull in there. You can pull in with an RV, and you can camp for 2.5 months out of the year without building a septic system or without getting your plan past the county. If you want to stay longer, you got to hand in a plan of how you're going to use a septic system or a composting toilet. Part of the composting toilet plans is you got to get rid of your gray water. I mean, your gray water can go out to the plants, no problem, but water that comes out of your sink that might have any food or grease or anything in it's got to go underground. So if you get that, it doesn't have to be a septic system underground, because your toilet stuff can go in a composting toilet, and then the funky water can go in. It's just got to go underground. You just got to get it to get into the ground. So you dig a hole and pipe it underground. Take corrugated pipe, cut it in half, turn it upside down so the circle side goes up, and put it under that. It makes a void underground. Kind of works like a really cheap septic system. So there's a buy it now. You can click on that and run with it. It's $2,499. So $2,499 for this property for 3.5 acres in southern Navajo County, Arizona. And I believe it's a cheaper area to drill for water because it's at the foothills of these mountains, and other neighbors are figuring it out. And I've heard quotes in the area of 75 foot, 100 foot, 125 foot kinds of water wells. I mean, to me, those are PVC pipe kinds of wells. I mean, talk to the water guy and see what they say, but I believe those are more PVC pipe, like plastic pipe, cheap, easy pipe, not the metal stuff that costs more, and go deeper you go, more the price goes up exponentially. It's not that kind of water. Like northern Navajo, you'll see cheaper stuff in northern Navajo that's got much more expensive water wells. These are shallower water wells. So there's GPS on the website. If you click on that, that'll give you driving directions to the property. If you click on it in your phone, if you click on it in the computer, it should pull up maps and you can look at it and stuff. This one's coming out of Scott Adventures, a little company I'll sign off on and sign it over to you. And yeah, so there you go. There's the property. I pulled up desert cabins. This isn't full on dry desert. This is a deserty atmosphere. This is Arizona. It's dry, but it's not like as dry as some of these pictures. Some of these are really desolate. This looks like San Bernardino County or something, Southern California. But so I'm on Instagram, and this is hashtag desert cabin. There's like 22,000 posts on here, and it just looks eccentric. You know, people build these cabins in the desert with nobody around, and some of them have, you know, Airbnb stuff seems to be getting popular. So you can put these on there with these bathtubs in the desert, and people like to come check out the bathtub and the stars. Like this one seems to be really popular. There's this girl in the bathtub playing with the candles, and she's saying she wanted to get this particular Airbnb because she mentioned, where was it? The rental's called Cosmos Cabin and Stargazing Bathtub. And basically because it has this bathtub outside, outdoor bathtub where you can watch the stars. And it's a desert, right? So it's not like it rains very often. You just plumb it out there and go for it. There's your bathtub in the desert. So she was all about that, and that's why she rented that one. And heck, that looks like fun. My wife would probably be into that too. Kids would love it. So you could build that kind of place in the desert. I'd be more open to a hot tub or something, but yeah, you can do a bathtub. Come and go as you please. Here's some other cabins. I'm sure you're going to build something nicer than that. Here's a modern one that's taken care of. It would be easy to do something like this. You can build a little place. You know, desert getaway. Just imagine how quiet it would be in a place like that. You could really get away. Today I had this helicopter flying around my house, like doing circles for, I swear it was 2 hours. It's probably 20 minutes, but they just kept going and going and going looking for someone who did something. I don't know, someone stole a bicycle or something stupid. I'm sure some stupid thing that they're chasing people around, spending ridiculous amounts of money, making everybody else mad. Here's another little cabin. There's lots of these kinds of cabins out in the desert. People like to build cabins in the desert. Here's an A-frame one. I don't know about building that small of an A-frame. That seems kind of useless to me, but I'd like bigger ones. You can actually walk through there. This one you could just like walk through the middle. I think they got the right idea. They just didn't build it big enough. But yeah, it's easy. Like you can get away with all kinds of stuff in the desert. You get away with these simple build like this and just have fun with it. These people did a bunch of mirrors, and here's a newer looking one. Someone's trying to sell one. This looks like modern desert kind of thing. Even at the welded plant boxes, super modern looking. I just like the old school 70s look. 60s, 70s. People going for it, having fun. Their desert cabins in the desert. Here's a colorful one. This looks like 29 Palms. Or, yeah, Joshua Tree Retreats. There's some funky ones out there. But you could go build one. People are regentrifying these things because they're fun. Because there's no neighbors to tell you what to do. Because they don't cost much of anything. Because the land doesn't cost much of anything. And the regulations don't like drive you up the wall. Look at these ones. I don't know if there's that much hill on this property, but these look like fun. This is in Ensenada, Baja, California. There he is, getting really popular. So there's hopefully some inspirational pics on here. Go look on Instagram for a desert cabin, and I'm sure you can find something that would be fun for you to put together. Because I keep seeing them for myself. So here's the property, 3.5 acres, $24.99. I mean, you can put that on a credit card. You're done with it. Go build on it. Drive your truck out there. Take some pictures. Measure it up. Find your favorite spot. Drive over to Home Depot. Pick up some supplies. Start building. You can do it like this weekend. You don't have to wait around. You don't have to wait and ask everybody. You can just go do it. It's there. It's waiting for you. And I'll do the paperwork to get it in your name. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's Luke Smith, RuRVacantLand.com. Talk to you later.